Welcome everybody to This Week in Gaming with a Slightly Salted Squad. Apologies for the delay. This is the first time trying out a dual PC streaming setup for the news. Did it with the video game this past weekend. Thought nothing of it. Did it for squad mode. Didn't think about the complexities that go into the news that we set up. So there we go. I don't think we looked pixelated or anything, so...
No, we're a little sunny, but it's all good.
Yeah, we're in the middle. It's a little weird.
Yeah, no, I'm trying out that new thing, so we'll see how this goes real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought I could expand it. Wasn't thinking some things, so... but yeah, so welcome everybody. You guys can hear. Okay, perfect. To episode 38 of This Week in Gaming. We're going to be talking about Gamescom, Lootboxes, millions of subscribers, thugs, tons of stuff. So we appreciate you watching and listening, whether it be live on twitch.tv/slightlysaltedsquad or later on YouTube or your favorite podcast network. If you haven't yet, check out our Twitter and Instagram for news and updates. If you actually want to support us, click those follow and subscribe buttons or check us out on patreon.com/slightlysaltedsquad. Most importantly, if you actually want to play with us, for example, GTA, do some heists, make sure you check out that official Discord, which you can link to twitch.tv/slightlysaltedsquad down below. That's enough of that. I'm out of breath and sweating because of setting this up. As always, though, I'm John at Force Inept.
I'm Mike at Sregge.
I'm Deion at Taiko.
This drink's a little warm, too. Damn. Okay. Let's see. Squad mode this past week, we played Grand Theft Auto 5. You can check that out on YouTube. Nope, not yet. So I haven't made the image. But yeah, check all our stuff out on YouTube. And then this weekend, we're still figuring out. So more to come on that one. But yeah, enough of that. Let's get into the news and see if these new macros work.
Stay cool, guys. Stay cool.
Oh my god, it worked. Everybody, it worked. Now, let's see if this new part works, because I'm using two computers and it's kind of weird. But first up, Gamescom. Nope. Son of a...
I mean, it lowered us. That part was cool.
Okay, well, I'll make that work. So, there you go, Gamescom. I'll just do it manually, no macros this time, apparently. So,
we'll get there.
Gamescom coming up. First question to you guys. Do you remember this ever being, like, substantial in years past?
Not really.
Okay,
no.
Yeah. I was kind of the same way. Like, E3, always heard about it, even when I didn't really follow gaming industry news. And E3 this year was better than I expected, everything like that. We talked a lot about that. But Gamescom coming up. Geoff Keighley is announcing it, or hosting it, I should say. He's doing the opening night showcase August 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Let me just make sure I'm getting this right. Sorry, I'm having troubles on my second computer right now. Yes. Sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, guys. I can't expand things, apparently.
With him hosting, I think that'll be a pretty cool thing because, like, I don't know, after, the Video Game Awards?
Yeah, Video Game Awards.
That was at such a high point the last time we saw it, which I thought was really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he will, what he will bring to this.
Right, definitely. And sorry, August 19th, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. is UK median time, whatever the shit is. But tons of apparently announcements and new content. So, including new Death Stranding stuff. So this is Geoff Keighley's Twitter. Hideo Kojima will be there live, and he will be presenting new stuff on Death Stranding. So maybe we'll actually know what this game's about. Probably not.
Maybe.
I still don't think that Kojima knows what this game.
That's fair.
That's the secret of it all,
Yeah. Secret is no one knows what it is. Something about strands, something about the real world.
And death.
And death. And strands.
What up, Lampy?
What up, Lampy?
Oh, that's another thing. Lampy, tuning in for the shit show of a stream right now. It's just going off the rails.
Pressure.
Also, Tin Man, hashtag ad. Hashtag ad Hideo Kojima. But
What up, Tim?
Not only Hideo Kojima, 15 game publishers are premiering new content and making announcements during Gamescom opening night. Again, it is a whole conference, August 20th through the 24th. That opening night, it's this whole list of people. THQ Nordic, we'll see what the hell they're doing. Sony Interactive, though.
Yeah, there's some big names on here.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Plus your Google Stadia.
Yeah, the Stadia is on there. Square Enix is on there.
Which is
Ubisoft is on there.
Interesting that Stadia is on there, because Stadia is also having a Stadia Connect August 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So that is 1 hour prior to the actual live.
So I wonder.
So maybe it's like maybe it's like an announcement where they talk about it and then it'll be like, hey, go here. We're presenting it at Gamescom to play or some shit like that.
Could be, or this could be the announcement. Like they could be merging the two. Like it's close enough. They're just like, yeah.
It did take me way too long to figure out, because this does take place in Germany at 8 p.m. their time, is why it's called Opening Night Live. Because I'm like, what do you mean it's 2 p.m. / 11 a.m.? What are you talking about? So, yeah. So I'm actually very excited for Gamescom all of a sudden.
Yeah, our news, who knows, our news will probably be focused like mainly all on this, depending on what comes out of it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Very likely.
Sony Interactive Entertainment, though, is going to be, I think, that big question. We're getting Death Stranding information, of course. Are we getting Last of Us 2? Are we getting... help me out, Japanese game. One of the only, 3 excited games. Oh, my God.
I mean, you already know about Final Fantasy, so... I don't know...
Samurai game. Sorry, I should have said that.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima, bro. Why didn't you say that before? Come on, bro.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Blanking on it. Ghost of Sushi. Maybe we'll finally get some more information on that game.
That would be nice, dude.
Something like that.
I've been waiting.
Last of Us 2 release date, maybe. Something like that. But.
So do you think that PlayStation's actually going to have their own conference this year, or do you think that they're just going to start... I was so sure at the beginning of the year. I think we all were.
Right.
And here we are in August.
You feel like they would want to do something right before holiday, right? So if it's not through this, I mean, we're in August now, so...
Normally their PSX, I think, is in really end of the year, like November, December, isn't it? Like, granted, it's been a couple years now since they've had it.
I can't recall.
But yeah, so... I'm interested, because we haven't had the Sony State of Play since they had 2, but really inconsequential. Gamescom's going to be their first real big presence at a show this year, so it'll be interesting. Also, notably, Square Enix is going to be talking about Marvel's Avengers as well. I really didn't see much other than just that news. So,
I'm wondering if they're going to show a little bit more now. So I think we talked about this last time, but I saw out there's leaked footage of kind of an early demo of some of the initial stuff. So maybe they have something a little bit more polished that hopefully we can see, because for the greater public, they did not have yet an official gameplay release. So if we can have that, I think that'll be pretty cool.
Actually, that'd be super easy too. It's just here's literally what you saw behind closed doors. There's no editing, nothing. Here you go. Now it's public. Cool.
Agreed. So that list is a pretty promising list. I mean, a lot of good names on there. So I'm excited for what we will see.
And it says and more. So who knows? what else?
I would
Who
love
else?
a shadow drop, man. I would love a shadow drop.
So
Yes.
Nintendo and
We deserve
Microsoft are both there as well. So, and Xbox Game Studios is on there. I get it, but it'll be interesting to see if they talk more about Project Scarlet or anything or hell, Sony with PlayStation 5. My guess is it's going to be much more title focused, like video game focused drops and stuff like that. But we'll see.
Yeah, they might announce like a PSX conference or something there and say, hey, this is what we're planning for this year. I don't think they're going to touch on the PS5 or anything like that. I think you're right. It's going to be more like, you guys have been waiting. Like, that might be the big reveal is like The Last of Us, February 2020 or something. And then that kind of goes dark or something.
Can't wait. It's coming. Unfortunately, I will actually be in California, so I'm going to miss out this week in gaming. Unless maybe I can do like a remote tune in or something like that. So,
how many PCs you got, John?
I have Streamlabs on my phone, which apparently is a thing. So
that sounds terrible.
All you really need is Discord on your phone, and then we'll call you in. So we'll make it happen, folks. This one's for you.
We'll figure it out. Okay, moving on. Well, we already had the Stadia Connect. Couple big kind of news items coming up here. Starting with Rocket League here. Removing paid crates, loot boxes later this year. So no firm date, but they are going to a model where they will be showing essentially you see what you're going to get. It's no more random chance or anything like that, which, to be honest, I never remember even having an interest or doing it for Rocket League when I played.
It wasn't as prevalent when we played back in the day compared to what it is now. Granted, I never had a problem with Rocket League doing it. It was a smaller type game. It's not really made to be like this heavy hitter, so I never had a problem with that game actually having that model. But very cool to see them, kind of take a step out of that common thread and do something different. And they've always had a really good community too. Really, really good founding community.
What's interesting to me about this is the article says, following its acquisition by Epic Games in May 2019, the developer has started plans for its vehicular soccer game. One of these plans includes the complete removal of all paid random crates. So it's like,
gotcha.
This is directly related to their acquisition from Epic, which is like notorious for paid content and loot boxes and things like that. So I think it's great. I absolutely love that, and I think that it shows a sign of respect. The direct quote was, with dedication to create the best possible experience for our players all over the world. They recognize it. It's not cool to drop $100 and still not get the skin you're looking for. So I appreciate this as a gamer.
And I'm going to go a little off topic here, and T-Gabs, if you're in the chat, you'll probably hate me for this, but Epic Game Store is really trying to be the good guy here on a lot of things. So I didn't put this in the news, but there was a Ooblets is a game. It's a studio by two developers, and they pretty much came out and were like, hey, I understand all these people upset with Epic Game exclusives, but stop feeling entitled, and we're doing this because Epic Game Store is paying us the amount of money that we were hoping to be able to get out of this game just by themselves. Like, Epic Game Store is just giving us that, so that is immediate stability. We don't need to worry, things like that.
T-Gabs comes from the shadows.
T-Gabs calling him out.
Spare me.
So I agree with the developers' principle of how that's secure for them. The way they came out, though, and they were basically like attacking people for having that point of view, don't agree with that. But they've got, quote unquote, tens of thousands of hate emails and threats for doing this. So I think, yes, T-Gab says their statement was very condescending. Completely agree. But I also think, holy shit, these two people just got destroyed on the internet. So Epic Game Store is now, or Epic Games, I should say, is offering like counseling and shit for them now. And they make it seem like the studio. It is two people, so it's like, I'm sure that didn't cost them much. But Epic is trying to play this like good guy type scenario on it. So it's.
I think they have to. If they're gonna, ask developers to continue to come to their platform, and they can see that people are being scrutinized for that, they need to give those developers an incentive to keep coming. You know what I mean?
And they have covered refunds in the past. This game, I don't think they specifically are. There was another scenario too where they weren't, but Epic Games has actually covered like Steam refunds, so the developer's not taking the hit as well. So
was this one a Steam one?
This one was going to be a Steam one. I believe it was still being kickstarted or somewhere along those lines. So
they should work on getting a shopping cart before they work on grief counseling.
Yeah, I don't disagree, and I think that's the biggest thing is can confirm it. It was on your Steam wish list. Okay.
Yeah, I do have a thing about that, right? So I think there's a genuine difference between like just a game coming out on the Epic Game Store,
like right off the bat type situation,
right off the bat, compared to like I was on Steam for pre-order and then I'm pulling it from this platform and I'm issuing like that's where a lot of the turmoil. Right. I mean, among other things, I'm sure like T-Gabs has his own opinions, but like I think that's been a main staple of people being upset is intending to get it on one platform and you're like, nope, you're forced to get it on this other platform. I think that there are benefits to having a competitive platform that offers better rates for a developer, especially a smaller one. But I do think when it's these situations where, again, promise on one platform, delivering on another one, that runs into its own set of challenges, right?
Yeah, sure. And I definitely prefer Steam, hands down. Besides Fortnite, I briefly played. I've not played a game on Epic Games Store, even with all the free games that I've actually acquired, which, I mean, we talk about every week and we'll talk about later. But
we played Dauntless on the stream together, you and me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Dauntless is.
Okay. Live in front of all these.
Two things. Fortnite and Dauntless I've played. But I understand a developer's mindset of that is immediate stability. Do I agree with them pulling off Steam? No, but at the same time, if I was in their shoes and Epic Games like, you wanted to make this money. You were hoping you were going to make this much money. Right. Here's that money. You can provide for your family and shit like that.
Think about how much hard work it is for two people to build a game.
Oh, yeah.
Art assets, animations, all the development that goes in. They don't do that for the joy that the children get. I mean, that might be part of it. But realistically, like, there's a roof that needs to be over their head, and there's clothes that need to go on their back, and there's food that needs to go into their bellies. And so they deserve to be compensated.
It's such an
the way they can choose to handle that is, but they still deserve that.
It's an interesting balance of it, and it really, I think, is case by case because when you take a look at Metro Exodus, on the other hand, it's like they probably didn't need Epic Games to like make the money they want to make type thing. So yeah.
So I question if Epic Game Store came out and we didn't hear any turmoil about Steam game developers converting over, if that never happened and it was just here's Epic Game Store, it's a new launcher and they had new released games and they did whatever bi-weekly free games, would we still have the same animosity that we're seeing now, do you guys think?
I do think so, because granted Discord tried and they've not done it.
Is that just like another platform thing that most people are upset about? Like, I think I got another launcher.
It would be one thing if it was Epic games. If it was just those, I think it'd be one thing, and it's just like EA, it's just like Ubisoft, it's all these different launchers. Okay, whatever. But when they're getting other games and getting other exclusives, which, I mean, consoles were used to exclusives, so it's not a big deal there, but being a new platform and if stealing games wasn't exclusivity. It's exclusivity and lack of features. Granted, it's a new platform. I'm hoping they're enhancing it with all the money they make off of Fortnite. They should be investing a ton into this Epic Games Store if that's what their actual goal of a platform is. But there's that concern. There's security concerns that have come up. There's a conspiracy, and who knows how founded it is, about it being essentially a giant malware from Tencent, the Chinese company who owns them, who is doing this and all this.
Yeah.
There's going to be people that hate it no matter what. There's people that hate Steam out there. I don't know. Being a platform isn't an excuse. I partially agree with you because there should be a lot more. There should be a lot more features on Epic Games Store for what size company they are in doing it. Is it going to be as good as Steam? No. Really?
No, I don't. I realistically don't. Look, they are there to serve games to the public and make a cutoff of that. If they are able to pay developers more money to serve the games, and those developers choose to switch from Steam or from GOG and come to Epic Games, that's on the developer. That's not the platform's fault. And whether or not these features should be included in a platform is really an opinion. Simple as that. You're able to purchase games. You're able to play those games. It'd be one thing if they were locking people down, making things exclusive, and then you couldn't access their stuff and it wasn't working right. But it's fully functional. Okay, they don't have a great cart. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but at the same time, I don't agree that that makes them a villain. And I don't agree that offering to pay competitive wages and attracting business because of that makes them villainous either.
I don't think by any means it makes them a villain, but it's also a company of billions of dollars that is trying to be competitive, and it's put out this. It's working because they're paying people.
I don't understand the problem. It's commerce. Are we upset at Mixer for paying Ninja as much money as they did for them to leave Twitch?
Sort of.
Good segue.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Because I honestly think it's more of, I understand the business practice of it. Is that the best thing for the community? Is that the best thing for Twitch? Is that the best thing for the actual people that pay him? You're a company, so you're going to do what you need to do to make the money. I get it. From their perspective, yeah, they're making money. That's great.
Right. If another company came to me and offered to pay me more money to do what I'm doing today, as much as I love where I work, I don't work there because I want to work there. I work there because I want to make a paycheck. And so if I can make a paycheck somewhere else that's bigger doing the same thing, why wouldn't I do that?
No, we're not saying the developers are villainous. We're saying Epic Games Store is the Tencent mega corporation that's coming in and buying up everything.
I understand that. And they're not buying up people by strong-arming them. They're offering more competitive wages. They're offering them more money, and the developers are choosing to go over there. I don't understand how that...
This is the same thing of Walmart versus local business.
It is. I agree with you, except Steam's not a local business.
Agreed.
Right.
Like this is
took all Walmart's business.
This is a McDonald's Burger King scenario more than it is. I don't know. I think that there's a lot to dig through there. No one is villainous. They're just fucking up my preferred library. And so I get that.
But Steam, you can import games that aren't actually in your Steam library. So I don't understand.
Yeah, but nobody likes to do that shit.
Can you do that to Epic?
No. But so you just play them on Steam.
You're gonna rile up T-Gabs. No, you can't.
T-Gab's gonna fly down to Florida real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Well, continuing on.
This is the saltiest we've ever gotten.
Real quick, T-Gabs, you're more than welcome to come to Florida if you want an in-person debate about Steam and Epic.
I will buy you a beer. We'll sit down and talk about this.
He'll be on a train.
I give you an open invitation to go to John's house, and we will have that debate.
No trading cards.
No hats and games. Number 2. Okay, moving on. Continuing on with loot boxes. Number 2, no trading cards. So ESA is coming out that by I think it says in 2020. I'm not going to say by 2020. That they're pleased to announce that Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony have indicated to ESA a commitment to new platform policies with respect to the use of paid loot boxes in games that are developed for their platform. Specifically, this would apply to new games and game updates that add loot box features. It would require the disclosure of relative rarity or probabilities of obtaining randomized virtual items in games that are available on their platforms. So basically, loot boxes you're going to have to disclose and publicly mark, just like presumably the violence and innuendo and drug use and all the other shit that they put on all the different warning things.
So this is something that's actually already happening out in Europe. This is how they're getting away from the gambling aspect in some countries, just by, is it still gambling if you know what the percentages are, rather than I'm going to spend 100 coins and see if I get what I want. And so I like that it's coming here. I like that it's becoming more standard. Is it enough? I mean, it's kind of hard to hold a candle to it after you're seeing what Rocket League's doing. I think it's pretty cool. But I think it's a step in the right direction.
Exactly. I was going to say the same thing. Like you said, a lot of games are already doing this too. Battlefield is one of those games that, like, maybe in the US it doesn't have that, but internationally it does, where it does list out the stats of your chances of getting each loot. Yeah, it tells you your chances. The chances are always super minimal to get the rarest item. So, okay, you're informed on that now. So you're a little bit informed on your decision, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a step in the right direction, but doesn't take us all the way there.
And actually, Google Play and iOS already do this. Granted, so Galaxy Heroes does it, and you have to click a link. It opens it up outside of the game and takes you to a website, and then it's this just Excel spreadsheet basically of like things. So like they do it, they don't do it very well.
Right.
The information's available in the terms and service. Like, yeah,
exactly.
We've met our legal obligation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think that's one more nail in the coffin of loot boxes, though, because anytime you actually have to disclose things is going to make it less and less.
It's like when they It's like when they started putting calories on the menu. You standing at McDonald's going, holy shit, a 10-piece is 1,800 calories? Never mind.
Yeah.
Didn't work on me. But actually, for Galaxy of Heroes, I mean, I went through it because I was curious. I was like, okay, if I spend $10, like, what do I get out of this? And it was like 70% chance you get the minimum. And then what I wanted was like a 0.01 chance. I was like, oh, well, that's not going to happen.
Doing that.
So,
yeah. Nope.
So we'll see. But obviously, other games like Grand Theft Auto don't give a shit about gambling. And I gambled a lot today, actually. But
sure did.
Grand Theft Auto 5 hit basically its not the all-time peak, but the concurrency of when it launched with this new Diamond Casino update. So pretty cool. Average player is 100K. You can see end of July, that's when the Diamond Casino came out, 92,000 players. Before that, it was in the 50s, so not quite double, but substantial. Peak players almost at 200,000. So
yeah, I would argue that some of that earlier uplift was due to some of the no pixel GTA RP mods that were out there that a lot of streamers were playing. I feel like that had some uplift, and then boom, hit us with the DLC. And I mean, we're a proponent of playing GTA, which I haven't played in years.
Oh my god, I just saw this. T-Gab says, what is this website? Does it provide value to you? Yes. SteamCharts.com does provide value to me. So yes, this is just Steam, another service provided by a fantastic platform. But yeah, so PlayStation, Xbox obviously impacted as well, but substantial numbers from GTA. A game that came out, GTA Online I should say, came out October 2013, almost 6 years ago.
It's crazy.
And it is still quite buggy, super long load times. Yet I still want to play it a lot. It's kind of weird. Like, any newer game, I don't think I would put up with this shit. GTA, I'm in though right now and suffering through these stupid ass load times. So.
Yeah, I will say, despite
so bad.
Yeah, they're really bad, and the way that you kind of deal with it is only because A, it's a great way to play with your friends, but B, it's got a lot of content. Like now, especially if you come back, there's a lot that you can do. A lot of new missions, a lot of new heists,
almost too much.
All that stuff.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how half the shit works.
It's a lot.
And I get a text message or a call every 3 minutes from an NPC saying, "Why don't you have this building yet? It only costs $2 million."
I don't understand why hitting cancel just makes them call you back 5 seconds later.
Right.
There's no goddamn peace in that game.
There should be a settings option, don't bother me
Right, call me back in an hour. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Literally today, it was a call from Lester, and it was like, hey, I know you're working on that other thing. You're still working on that, right? But I have another thing for you. And that's like what he says. I'm like, you motherfucker.
So you're just being an asshole.
Right.
Literally just being an asshole at that point. Okay, so yeah, GTA. A lot of fun. Get in that Discord. Check it out. And I think Taiko over there is going to be putting up a video or something. Probably shit talking.
Yeah, in the works.
So, we'll see. More to come on that. Next up, Cyberpunk 2077. It's still so far away. April 16th, 2020. We got a ways. But we're trying to get you all the news we can on it because we're all super excited. So directly from their Twitter, one of the first actual official screenshots of a boss fight. So apparently this is a boss that was done in the behind closed doors demo, or at least visible. I'm not sure if it's playable or anything like that. But yeah, so this is on their Twitter. They posted it. Some dude being...
my man's got Thor's hammer. He's going in.
Yeah, he's got that Mjolnir type hammer, and he's becoming the Kool-Aid man. Just busting through shit, coming at you. Oh yeah. So that was cool. I thought that was cool. I put that on there. They use the same image in this article, but New Game Plus mode is confirmed.
So exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, so very cool, especially for such an open world game where you're going to have multiple Vs, which sounds really weird. Multiple playthroughs as V.
So many Vs.
This is from one of those Polish articles again, so hopefully everything is translated right.
Here we go with these translations, man.
They've been, I think, a lot more careful about it though now, since they just totally effed up that first one. But they don't say a date or anything like that, so they don't necessarily say it's going to be there at launch, but they did say it's confirmed they are working on it. So that's pretty cool. Witcher 3 didn't have New Game Plus, did it? Anybody in the chat know on that one?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think it did.
I'm actually still surprised. Like, I don't know. You imagine game coming out, tons of gameplay, DLCs, etc. I'm actually surprised of a new game.
Oh, they did.
To be honest.
Oh, they added it in the Wild Hunt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that is something that will come after the fact or something like that. But yeah, an expansive game like this. Not sure how much you need it because I'm sure there's going to be enough playthrough, but we'll see. Let's see. To wet your whistle hopefully before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, you can play Cyberpunk 2077 Afterlife, the card game. It's going to come out
Rule 1?
in 2020. They don't say when, so hopefully it's before April 16th.
So I was reading this article. It's just a card game about the game, right? It's not like Gwent, where it's like a card game in the game.
Yeah, I didn't take it that way. I think it's just a card game about the game. Just as kind of like one of those lore buildings, just like the Cyberpunk 2077
I actually wish it was
book.
like a card game in the game. Because I love that stuff. Like, I love Gwent.
That's true.
Like even Knights Old Republic, Bazak. Like, it's just a cool thing to be like, oh, that's a game within the game. But yeah, you're right, Mike. If it's like actually,
if it's good, right? Some of them aren't.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, also similar to this, there's that kind of lore book, but that's coming out a week after the game releases.
Yeah.
Which is kind of upsetting. I'm mixed because I'm sure it would have spoilers, but at the same time, it's like I just want to get into this world and kind of experience it. So, if we want to do this, and this is news to both of you guys because I'm going to try to sell this on stream, but we should stream an RPG that just came out, tabletop RPG called Cyberpunk Red. So it is a tabletop pen and paper RPG set 20 years, something like that. Oh, wait, no. 32 years. 2045 set previous. So, but kind of leading into that world, that story, developing the world, kind of the past of Cyberpunk 2077. Polygon has this big-ass article, which has some amazing images in it as well. That kind of talks about they got a brief playthrough of it. So you can
Is
also...
Is this a supported thing?
This
is like a fan made thing?
I forgot how they phrased it. In partnership with, or no, collaboration with. In collaboration with
Games?
Yeah, no idea who that is. But in collaboration with CD Projekt Red, they did this. So it's kind of like that almost prequel type thing. And you can purchase it on Drive-Thru RPG for $15. It's half off right now, which seems really weird that it's half off.
Well, I mean...
But it is. So, like, I might just, like, get that.
Yeah, dude, I would absolutely be down to play this.
So I figured Mike would. Deion?
Yeah, is it Tabletop Simulator?
Oh, no. This would be, like, in person, pen, paper.
Pen and paper?
This would be Dungeons and Dragons, essentially.
Do I have to RP?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I have a samurai sword? Can I have a katana?
I don't know. I haven't seen the Jumpstart kit yet. Yes. Sure. Yes. It might not do damage. It might be a replica.
Yeah, I'd give
it a shot. It's got 4.5 stars out of 5. That's pretty fucking good.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I need a sword. If I can get a sword, I'm down.
Okay. We might have to figure that out. We might need to get a fourth. I can think of easily a few. So, and we'll need to figure out who's going to DM it. But cool.
You're like, I want to play. I don't want to DM it. I want to play.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. I'd be good either way, to be honest. So, but yeah,
I will say this: if I were to jump into the D&D world, because I have not at all, this would be the way that I would do it. But
I can see that. I can see that. Actually, thought, and I really don't want to wait this long, but thought came to me. Extra Life. That might be a cool stream because that would be like a few hours.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool.
We'll think on it more.
Wait that long. That's still a few months before the game even comes out. I think that'd be a really good opportunity to build the campaign, and then part of that 24-hour stream can be us hanging out and playing. True. I like that a lot.
Although I don't want to wait 3 months. That's kind of where I'm at.
Then we do a different one.
That's fair.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do another session. Okay. Continuing on from Cyberpunk that's not coming out for 8 months. Let's see. Something that is coming out soon, 1 week from today, actually, which is weird because it's on a Wednesday. No Man's Sky Beyond is coming out August 14th. This is the huge update for No Man's Sky. This trailer is not very good because it just says Beyond. But that does include the VR mode for it. Hell yeah. Can't wait.
I'm hyped about
for free. PlayStation VR, Steam VR, PS4, Steam, Xbox One.
So I own it for PS4, but I only have a Vive, so I might have to buy it for PC and start over. But I really want to play this in VR.
I'm sure it's not.
I think
that
it's
expensive.
I'm not worried about paying the money. I'm worried about starting over. That game's fucking massive.
That's true.
Oh yeah, fair.
One thing that I heard, John, if you look at the first few seconds of the video, a lot of people have been speculating that kind of large area that the game kind of starts off in, or the trailer starts off in. A lot of people are speculating that could potentially be like a multiplayer hub for everybody to join up, and then potentially go through that portal to like someone else's instance in that or planet or whatever. So that's all speculation, but that's kind of what's been talked about. Because some of the places actually look like landing pads, like landing spots for your ships. So,
gotcha. Yeah, very cool. I know Tin and T-Gabs in chat are interested in this as well. So, get a big old VR party going.
Legitimately, I've been waiting for VR, so I'm just pumped to have a nice space VR game.
Hell yeah! Awesome. So, next week, maybe. We'll have to figure out. VR training, though, next Thursday might have to be maybe something like this. So
no, you need to play more Trover Saves the Universe because that shit was hilarious.
So funny.
That's fun.
Oh my god.
I'll be playing that tomorrow night. So yeah, very excited to go back in there. I can't wait to kill another house full of pregnant women. Yep, that was an interesting one.
Oh my god. So we're doing this, huh? We're just gonna kill him? We're just gonna kill this guy? Okay, I guess we're committing murder.
Yep. Okay. Oh, 10. Yeah, 10. I know you've been playing. Okay, no VR though. That's fair.
That's still going to be cool.
Let's see. Next article. Oh, and we're at 9:45 already. This is an interesting one. I just kind of put it on there because it just, I don't know. It's just drama around the industry. So, what's his name? Tomato? Something Mottos. Sup Motto. Apparently.
These Matos?
Yeah, not these
Matos. These Matos?
These Matos. Got in trouble. Apparently, there's been a very long investigation from Take-Two and 2K about Borderlands 3 stuff being kind of streamed in thumbnails and things like that broke NDA and all that stuff. So, apparently, 2 people in suits came to this guy's door and essentially, were quote unquote threatening him and taking action to get him to come off the stuff. So he talked about that, and then of course 2K comes up and says, Take-Two and 2K take the security and confidentiality of trade secrets very seriously. The action we've taken is a result of a 10-month investigation and a history of this creator profiting from breaking our policies, leaking confidential information about our product, and infringing our copyrights. Damn. They did not comment on the 2 suits that came to the door, though, whether that was a third party or not.
They said they take it seriously. They knew what was up.
Yeah. So I just kind of threw that. Not sure too much to talk there. This guy's definitely, trying to play the victim here, but from what it sounds like, he's clearly in breach. And yes, are 2 people in suits showing up at your door necessary? Probably not. But yeah, so
I think you got to do a lot to get a couple companies at that point. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's not like, we're gonna do a strike on your videos or something like that, which is probably more common, right?
Yeah. Well, 10 months of investigation means that there was more than 10 months of infringement.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that.
Video has 161,000 views. So like, a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, 140,000 subscribers, but not like, that top tier either. So,
yeah.
Notable, but clearly breaking some laws. Next up, hopefully related to Gamescom, but not confirmed. Last of Us Part 2. Troy Baker, obviously, I hope everyone in the chat knows the voice of Joel from The Last of Us. Had a quote down about, it's the most ambitious game Naughty Dog has ever done. He also elaborated, there's nothing about this game, nor the reveals, that hasn't been 100% carefully crafted and methodically curated. All I can tell you is that as much as you're clamoring for it, you're not ready.
Damn, son. I think I literally just got goosebumps over that.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that is just...
Troy Baker, man.
First off, that man, he's an amazing human being. He's so cool. If you guys ever get the chance to meet him, awesome guy. Secondly, The Last of Us is literally my favorite story of any video game ever. And reading this, I genuinely thought the same thing. I don't know that I am ready, right? Because this very well will be the last. The first one was supposed to be the last. It was a complete story, and it was so popular that they decided to make another story. I don't want it to be over, man. I don't want to do this.
I mean, just the was it not even trailer gameplay footage they showed 2 years ago was just so
unreal,
intense.
Literally,
like not even playing it, edge of your seat, like getting goosebumps right now talking about. But like edge of your seat, intense, scared, nervous, tense, all that stuff. Just watching it. This game is going to be heartbreaking in so many ways.
Right.
Yeah.
And the way that they draw the emotions out of you, scene with the mother sort of being tied up by what may be a cult, and you're like, holy shit, this is tense. And then there's the scene where Ellie's with this other girl, and there's like this kiss, and you're like excited for her. There's the scene where she's sitting playing the guitar, and there's sort of like an unfocused Joel kind of looking in the doorway, watching her play, and there's all these dead bodies, and did she just kill everybody in this house? And oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm still stuck over what they showed with the like Ellie in the grocery store, supermarket thing, and just like, man, the intense action there and the way that she was like,
it looked like
just
cutscenes.
Going, yeah, it literally just looked like compiled footage, but it didn't look like actual gameplay.
Granted,
man,
still have to take a grain of salt as far as
but it's just great to hear
that before Division.
Exactly, but it's great to hear a statement like this though, which typically doesn't come into fruition.
Right. Well, and you look at Uncharted 4, man. Uncharted 4 was one of the most polished games I've ever played. It's the same team, the same studio, with an IP that has the same sort of heart behind it. I trust that Naughty Dog is going to release something that's just super polished.
Yeah. And I mean, it's still the same system too, so it's not like there's any learning curve there or anything like that. So
right. Yeah.
And again, no confirmed release date on Last of Us 2. Hopefully Gamescom will finally get something, but everybody's speculating right now February 2020. So we'll see. Let's see. And then lastly, Ninja. A lot of articles out here, and actually I only pulled one up. So Ninja obviously went from Twitch to Mixer. He did a Lollapalooza. He streamed it live. He's on Twitter saying he's hit the 1 million active subscribers on Mixer. That's like to the 10 factor more than he had on Twitch. Caveat, right now on Mixer it is free to subscribe, and it is a single click. It's no sign up or anything like that. From what I've seen, I actually haven't went and done it yet. So there's, assuming it will dwindle down a lot, but damn, that was a huge move. And I mean, it's stirring up competition. It's just like Epic Games Store and Steam. It's Mixer and Twitch now. Twitch has not had that real competition. Mixer's been out there, and what's the other one? Not very good because I can't think of it. But another one out there that's just not nearly as popular. So hopefully this is good. Creates or breeds kind of some, competition in the marketplace there. I know, even kind of funny, I was watching, was talking about it as far as they're hoping that happens because they don't like Twitch's agreements and exclusivity deals, things like that. They don't want to go to Mixer, but they're hoping it benefits them indirectly. And honestly, I was thinking about it. I hope that pushes Twitch to open up things to affiliates. Like, we're an affiliate, we're not partners, but opens up to affiliates like the co-op play, whatever the hell it's called, co-streams, where we can all stream games and the actual viewers can switch between them. Because that's one of the biggest challenges we have is if we're streaming a multiplayer game remotely on separate computers, you guys have to watch one person. That's where you could, if we were partners, switch between multiple things. So if you got Amazon Prime, that means you got Twitch Prime and you can sub to us. And then if you get enough subs and views and follows, spread the word, and we can finally get that thing. Is it actually called Squad Mode?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, our biggest problem, we would all individually need to be partners in order. Yeah. Sure.
You heard it here first. Suing Twitch for stealing.
I don't think they'll let us continue to stream if we see.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't want to start over.
This just said we're going to Mixer, guys. Here it is. Suing Twitch, going to Mixer.
Can we stream on Mixer and on Twitch at the same time?
Twitch no like you that.
There are some programs that do it, and they do it to whatever the Twitter service live stream shit for Twitter is. Fran Mirabella does that and stuff like that, but I don't know. I heard it's not as good. So, something to look into, though. And chat, let us know if you would prefer something other than Twitch, if you'd prefer YouTube, if you'd prefer Mixer. Whoever is out there besides Ninja. That's the thing. It's just like, okay, Ninja's there. I'm sure people will follow. Who else is actually there, though?
Yeah, really there isn't. So I'm not super surprised that he got to the mill, but especially because he's on the front page of everything right now. But it has brought up a lot of conversations. I mean, I've watched a lot of streams where people are asking questions and trying to figure out what advantages or disadvantages Mixer has. Like it's been brought up, so curious to see where that leads. But
the only thing I've ever heard about Mixer that was good is it's, I guess, like super low latency, so like you could play these interactive games with it. I don't know. That's all I got. It's like literally the only thing I've heard about Mixer besides Ninja. Lampy says no, Twitch only, so no Twitch, no views.
There it is.
Let's see.
All right, buddy.
Last time Tin Man was on Mixer, the top game was Fortnite with 38,000 viewers. The second top game was in Music at 3,000. Ouch.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think Fortnite is the pure market of Mixer right now, so I don't know. I don't know what that means for variety.
I signed up. We'll see what happens.
It's Microsoft too that I just never like. If I could uninstall the stupid Xbox whatever shit on my computer, I would, because it keeps popping up and I can't disable it.
I like Microsoft's platform. I'm a huge Windows fan. I'm not really that big of an Xbox fan, but I like what they're doing with Xbox Gold and their whole platform.
Fair.
I wish I liked their products more. I really do, because it's a cool setup, to be able to buy games on my Xbox, play them on my PC, and stream them directly to this native Windows Microsoft service. That'd be so cool. I've never fallen in love with any of their services much.
Yeah. Twitch or die, says Lampy. Lampy is afraid of losing that "What up, Lampy" emote. That's what he's afraid of.
It's true. Sorry, it's so tiny.
Hey, if we get more followers, we can get more emotes, guys. Come on, hurry it up, spread the love.
Tell your friends.
Just force them. Don't even tell them. Just log into their stuff. Do it. They got Amazon. They don't watch Twitch. Use it.
Force Inept says force them. Yep.
Sure. Let's see. Getting into deals of the week. Epic Game Store through August 9th. So this Friday, again, Alan Wake and For Honor are available for free. This coming week, boo, says Tin Man. They're free games. Just go download them. Not even download them. Add them to your library. You don't need to play them. Maybe Epic Game Store will be good eventually, and then you'll have all the games ready for you. There you go. You're not buying. They're free. You're not buying $0 things. But anyways,
going to buy them if he can add both games to his cart at the same time.
Ooh, yeah, can't do that. That was a little kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. I did it last week. I was like, this is dumb. Let's see. Coming up this week, so the 9th through the 16th, is Nog?
Huh?
Yeah. Puzzle game, tactile world of toys and secrets. Point, click, grab, poke, spin, pull, and play with uniquely charming monster heads as you explore the hidden worlds inside them. Filled with eye-catching designs, playful interactions, and a rich, creative sound. Why is it?
Looks cool.
Oh, reactive sound. So it just cuts off to an ellipses there. Maybe if this platform was better, I would be able to read the full description.
Oh,
damn. But yeah, so it looks kind of trippy. So I think it looks cool. Yeah. There you go. Nog game. It does optional VR support, which Epic Game Store, if you use VR, will run through Steam VR. Don't know how that works.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But it does. So yeah, I have no idea what this game is. But that's free. So there's that. Let's see if this macro works. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel like this about the center thing. I need to figure that out. Problem is Discord, pretty wonky when it comes to showing video and allowing me to edit. But anyways, chat, let us know what you're playing. While Mike tells us
what
he's playing.
So, for those of you guys who were looking for me on Monday, this weekend was pretty tough at work, and there's a bit of a fire. So, I didn't get a chance to stream the Walking Dead on Monday. However, I plan to find some time this week to make that stream up because I really want to get to the end of this game, and I know you guys are waiting for me to play something new. Otherwise, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey still, but I'm getting close. I've got 9 trophies left. I've completed the main story. I have explored the entirety of the gameplay arena. I have killed just about all the cultists, and so just sort of working on some cleanup stuff, and I will get that game wrapped up so that I can jump into Final Fantasy VII before the remake.
How many hours in are
you? Something 85 to 90, somewhere in that area. I'll probably hit 100 hours.
That's awesome, though, man.
Yeah, you blew
that is awesome.
me.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I really am. It's been a lot.
Very cool. Yeah, where are you playing?
This game, I know you haven't heard of it before. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5. I've been playing that game the last 3 weeks, pretty much since Diamond Casino came out. And yeah, man, I don't know. I can't get enough of it. It's been fun getting back in. We played a little bit with T-Gebs as well, so he's suckered in now too. And all three of us have played, and it's been a good time. It's taken me back.
T-Gebs was way in on this game. Damn.
All the way.
T-Gebs, mad respect for the car collection facility, etc. Super yacht, all the things. Just drug lord supreme. He had GTA dreams last night. I can see that.
I believe it. Yeah, so, man, I usually have a little bit more variety. We can name a couple games, but honestly, the spare time has been a little bit of that. And because those load times are so damn long, I can't really play anything else.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Oh, that just gave me a genius idea.
Playing something during the load times?
Yeah. So I've been playing GTA 5 and having a lot of fun. I do have an email out to Rockstar to get me reimbursed for my penthouse because I didn't get that Twitch Prime reimbursement, Rockstar. So work on that, and then I'm going to email them again about some other thing if I don't get extra bonus money. And then I'm having tons of crashes with it and super long load times. But I still find myself wanting to play it, and I don't understand why I put up with this shit, but I want it. So, having a blast with that. Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. Haven't played much of it, to be honest. And that's because of GTA. Although now it's on the Switch, so I might just start playing it during load times.
That's exactly what you do.
Yeah, you
5 minutes of load times.
Honestly, you should.
One.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then last week played Trover Saves the Universe on PlayStation VR, so I've not played at all outside of the stream, so I will be picking back exactly where I left off for the stream.
Awesome.
So excited about
that. That boss fight was pretty epic, too.
Dude, everything about that was so much fun.
Yeah.
I want to pick it up now.
Dude, it's a good time, for sure. And yeah, even Astrobot before was a lot of fun, so yeah, I'm excited. Keep doing that. I was gonna alternate each week a different VR platform, but Trover, I gotta go through that. It's 3 or 4 hours, so it'll be a few more streams. But No Man's Sky will probably interrupt that a little bit. So
yeah.
See, Tin Man's playing Dota Underlords. I've seen that everywhere, and I still have not tried it. I remember trying Dota back in the day when T-Gabs tried to get me into it, and I played against a bunch of South Koreans, I think. And just got destroyed. Just no mercy, destroyed.
No mercy.
So, yeah. Yeah, and then I think we all know T-Geb's been playing some GTA as well. So, shout out to ADEV if you're out there. Not vocal in chat if you are, but want to make sure we get that shout out so I don't get yelled at in person.
Obviously.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else, guys? Otherwise, I think that is it.
No, I don't have anything.
Cool. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Always appreciated. Whether you watch live at twitch.tv/slightlysaltedsquad or you're watching later on YouTube or listening on your favorite podcast network. Check us out. Check out our Discord. And as always, we appreciate you watching. Appreciate those follows, those subs, all that. And until next time, stay salted.
Bye, guys.
Bye.